Joining us in studio is Tim McNamara. He is the Assistant Director of Communications here in the conference office and our in-house softball guru. Now we are here to talk about the softball preseason awards. So speaking of UAB, how did the Blazers fare in the preseason poll?
I mean, you gotta like UAB. They've been to the NCAA tournament 5 times. They lost the McGrath sisters, who were their best players last year, but they have Caitlin Attfield, who is a Preseason Player of the Year. Coach Townsend knows what she's doing. You know, she's got 452 wins. She's led this program since the year 2000. They're a safe bet to represent us in the NCAA tournament at the end of the year.
Now I saw that FIU also tied UAB. What can you say about FIU?
You know, FIU, they have a new head coach in Gator Rebin, but they're not losing any continuity because he was on staff last year. They have a infield star in Stephanie Texeira. She returns after being the CUSA Freshman of the Year last year. She batted .408, 62 hits, 11 bombs. Hard not to like her and hard not to like FIU going into the season.
There's a lot to come from the Sunshine State this season. FAU, they have the Preseason Pitcher of the Year.
Florida Atlantic's Samantha Messer, 15 wins last year. Interesting stat about her, she's increased her ERA by 1 run per season since her freshman year. She's an ace and she spearheads an excellent pitching rotation up there in Boca Raton.
But who do you see to be a surprise this season?
I like Marshall. They've been in the CUSA Championship game 3 straight years. They won it all in 2013. Coach Shonda Stanton, she knows what she's doing. They're always there at the end. You know, if they just get into the tournament, you have to watch out for them. They're dangerous. They had 3 selections on the all-conference team for the preseason poll, so gotta like the herd.
Now we have to talk about our newcomer to the league, WKU. They come from a softball-heavy conference, so where do you see them panning out? I
like the Lady Toppers. If you ask around the league, not a lot of people know what to expect, but they had 33 wins last season in an excellent softball league. They were in the NCAA tournament in 2013, and they're also bringing in a transfer pitcher, 20-win pitcher named Miranda Kramer. She's on the all-conference team as well, so they'll be a force to be reckoned with.
So we've talked about a bunch of individual players, but who's the one that's standing out to you most on this preseason list?
You got to go with Megan Lowe, and I know she's the CUSA Preseason Player of the Year, but I mean, she's a force. She's an all-around excellent player, but offensively a juggernaut. She bats .388 last year. She had a CUSA high 22 home runs. And don't forget, she also walked 28 times, so she's a high IQ player. UTSA not picked to finish that high at 7, but as long as they have her, they could be considered a dark horse if they make it into tournament play.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here in studio.